Surprise! It's me, Synergy21 here. Today, well, I'm waiting for the new Brawlhalla updates to come with the Jaeyun and the Greatsword, and obviously with the new weapon coming, it's exciting because the Greatsword will inevitably change the meta, especially with Jaeyun being the new brawler with the sword and Greatsword combo. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But while we have sword on the topic, you know, I'm trying to get my Val black color, so I don't quite have the cash, but actually, yeah, no, I don't have the cash, but I don't have the level either. So you know what? We're gonna grind out some Val today. You know, this is some light work stuff. You know, with Val, it's all about just being good. And honestly, her sigs, I don't know why, but I'm really good with her signatures. And in Brawlhalla, you know, all you have to do is spam signatures to win. It's pretty obvious how you win. You know, I love my 2v2s. You know, basically so I can just put all the focus on the enemy on my other teammate, just so they don't focus on me while I just bombard them with sigs and oh, hey, he's taunting on. Shut the frick up, mate. You're trash. See what I mean? They're not worried about me. They're worried about my teammate. And then you just boom, coming out of nowhere. That's pretty much how you play Brawlhalla. Pretty much. This game's all about, you know, this game's all about being a scumbag. You know, people say that the Brawlhalla community isn't toxic. Trust me, as a person who's played this game relentlessly, this game is beyond toxic, and it's actually funny. But that's how Brawlhalla is, and there's one reason why Brawlhalla is toxic, and that's boom, taunts. That's literally why this game's toxic. Pretty much in a nutshell, Brawlhalla. It just comes down to toxicity. And Ember. That's why it's toxic. Ember dog spam straight gives me cancer. Plus, I don't know, this game has been memed on so much, like most games, of just being a toxic mess. But despite that, it's just the taunts don't help, that's for sure. I feel like taunting any game will just make it toxic regardless, and if it's memed on hard. Oh, jeez. Kaya. What the hell, man? I was gonna ground pound him and endgame him. Bruh. Alright. Well, Kaya's a piece of shit, frankly. But you know, I was actually playing Kaya in ranked the other day, and she's actually a good brawler. Or yeah, in my opinion, I think Kaya's, or Dora, I should say, is underrated to some extent. I feel like her weapons synergize somewhat well, but I feel like Bow, just with its combos, is just strong as is. And then with just any character can be, or any player can be good with Spear, so I just feel like Spear just kind of evens that out, despite the weapons, you know, not synergizing well. But I feel like in a way it does, because you know, you can keep things simple with Sword, and then if things aren't going well, or sorry, you can keep things simple with Spear, but if that's not the case, then you can just kind of use your Bow to make things complicated. And again, if you're going with Bow for some complicated combo strings, you can just easily, you know, just switch it up into, you know, switch it to some basic Spear. I don't know why I just connected. Jeez, thanks bot. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think of Kaya. She has some good skins too, and I don't know, I think she's a good brawler. Ember, I think, is just raw cancer. Despite me actually playing her, I only use it in custom games just to piss off my friends. But you know, that's Brawlhalla, you know, toxic dog spam it's in the contract, you know. It's what happens when you sign up. Gotta be ready for that shit, you know. And people who ground pound edgeguard, those people need to die in hell. So you know, maybe I should die in hell because that's what I've been doing, but screw them. I don't know, this game's been going pretty smoothly so far. Dora's alright, you know. My tackle just goes straight through, that's fine. Give him a little quick taunt, and you edge guard ground pound. That's pretty much how you win Brawlhalla, bro. I was like barely paying attention. I was trying to chat with this during this fucking game. I got 5 KOs, 417 damage. As far as Val goes, I don't know. She's one of my favorite legends. She's the first one I bought, and so I feel like, I don't know, I gotta give it to her. Although she's not my highest level, I went hard on Yellow Man for like months straight, just spamming the SIGs out of him. But as a player who's been playing for a year, I think Val's kind of underrated. I feel, you know, her SIGs could be better. Same with stats. I don't know. I feel like I'm good with her SIGs because I've like known them and I know how to like do good with them. But that's just like, that's something that comes with experience, is learning the SIGs and knowing how to use them in certain scenarios, especially like reading players and knowing, especially once you like commonplace, because obviously with like worse players you can predict their movements pretty quickly and you can figure out where these SIGs kind of line up in the grand scheme of things. So I dropped first stock really fucking quickly. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's what Val is like. Her SIGs are bad until you like get to know how to use them in certain scenarios. Like I find this SIG to be really good, although it doesn't like launch quickly. I don't know. I feel like it's all right. And then I think her side SIG's definitely good. It's a standard side SIG, has good range. You know, it does the job for the most part. It's what you'd expect for a side signature, to be honest. But I don't know. They're not the strongest SIGs, that's for sure. But I definitely like her her neutral SIG. Her neutral SIG to me is just like on gauntlets, of course, is like super nice. Her down SIG on sword is, it's hard to like do good with. Like, you know, it's hard to like hit it. Well, these guys are just stupid. But I don't know, it's hard to like actually throw it while you're in a game or like incorporate it into like normal gameplay. I just kind of do it like, I don't know, to throw people off. Like just throw it in there. If it hits, it hits. Kind of like what happened just now with the Lucian and the Ragnar. And that's what I'm saying about the pretty much it just mixes up, and just what I did there with the down SIG on gauntlets, again with the Ragnar there, it just, I don't know, it just comes in place, you know, pushes you back and also gets them. And plus, being the 2-part SIG that it is, I think it's a 2-part SIG. But just that being it, I find 2-part SIGs are just, you know, great in a sense. Oh, this Lucian's cancer. He's like your classic guitar player. I mean, my Cassidy's alright. Unarmed skill. I hate being unarmed. It's like my least favorite thing in this game, other than Ember. See? I don't know. Val's SIGs allow her to jump around a lot, and I don't know. It just, like, for a person who, I don't like being hit a lot, and I don't like getting caught in strings. So having like that movement option while being on the offense is, I don't know, it's something that I like. Just got fucked. And my Cassidy's next to screwed, so I'll spectate though. I'll say GG. These guys were just better. I don't know. My Cassidy was better than me, so I can't really blame it on my teammate. Those Germans were good. But yeah, I don't know. I feel Val's like balanced, definitely. I wish I see her in the meta more, because I feel like she's undervalued. But I guess with some of the other characters and the current state of Lance being what it is, it's just kind of overpowered. Diana. Unranked icon, you know, that's fine. We're going against Zariel and Ada. Zariel will probably be a SIG spamming nightmare, and Ada will be, I know, one spear combo. But that's usually most Adas that are unranked. Or pistol spam on edge of the map. That is another thing that's just absolute cancer in Brawlhalla. Well, Zariel does a lot of neutrals. Just gotta land an attack. Yeah, punish that. I don't know why he charges up a SIG. What? Okay, his launch is quicker. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know why he's launching SIGs all the way out over there. He's kind of stupid with this. I mean, he's good at neutral launching, but like, his SIGs are just. I hate Zariel's side SIG. Actually any Zariel SIG. Yeah, and then he fucking taunts him. Oh, Brawlhalla for you. Why'd I choose to platinum this game of all fucking games? Could have played a nice single player game, but no, I chose this mess. He doesn't go off stage with that hit. Alright, see. Then see, boom. Just give him a quick. That was a bad sig. See what I mean? Launching sig. I meant to do that the other way. I know. Sig spamming is, as much as I like to rag on it, I do it often. I don't know. It feels natural. I try not to repeat the same sig. I feel like sig spamming, in my definition, is like someone who spams the same signature over and over. But I guess it could apply to what I do, is where I do a signature and then go back to them and hit them with hopefully a different signature. Depending on where they end up, I try to hit them. I try to base my next signature based off of where they are. Like if I knock them off stage with side sig and they're coming back higher, I'm going to use my neutral sig with Val Gauntlets because I know it's going to attack high. But if he's coming in at like down low, of course I'm going to down signature because I have that down capability. Terrible recovery there. So it kind of you know, works in weird ways, but. And then one could, most people define as sig spam. I don't know. I just, of course, the sig spammer would say, "Oh, it's reading the play," but I don't know. It's trying to get the most amount of damage out of the scenario, you know. See what I mean? I see him coming in high. I do the sig. I see him coming in low. I'm gonna do that. Granted, he had an extra jump. Side sig off that, and that's game. Thank goodness, because my Diana happened to die. Alright, game, my Diana did most of the damage for me, but yeah, you know, working on the battle pass. I mean, it's going alright. Level 23, getting up there, and I think with that, I think I'm gonna end this video. Thanks guys for watching. If you could drop a thumbs up, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much. See you guys later.